Greetings, Virgo and Virgo rising. This is your Western forecast for June 2024. Major emphasis on career expansion, promotion, leadership, launching your own business. The other big theme is going after your goals, your dreams. Could be in working in collaboration with friends, with teamwork to achieve this major push with business. And part of this is expansive lucky Jupiter, talked about last month, moved into your 10th house of career matters as Jupiter went into Gemini the end of May 2024 through the beginning of June, the first week of June 2025. And Gemini is 10 signs past Virgo. The 10th sector is career, visibility, your professional reputation, leadership. And that Jupiter is bringing all this promise and growth and opportunity. The other second half of the month is an emphasis on the 11th house. And the 11th is teamwork and cooperation and going after your long-range goals and aspirations. And Mars, ambitious, assertive Mars, is going into the 9th in June into July. That could be a big push with marketing, maybe business traveling, but certainly getting more more professional training to really achieve your goals. So before I break all that down into more detail, if you enjoy these kinds of videos and would like to see more of them, click like and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can receive the latest postings. And if you go into the description box underneath the video, you'll find a direct link to book an astrology reading or to sign up for my 2-question offer. All right. Jupiter is going into your 10th house of careers once every 12 years. For the most part, it's going to bring protection, promotion, growth. The first part of every June, the Sun is in Gemini, 10 signs past Virgo, from the end of May through June the 20th. Wherever the Sun is shining in your horoscope is where your attention is being more prioritized. These are a general forecast, and it does work pretty well. So there's a big emphasis on career, but to get more detail, you would want to know where is this falling in your exact horoscope. Mercury is the ruling planet of Virgo. Mercury is discerning and curious. It's the business savvy. It's the negotiator. It will be in Gemini the first 2 weeks to the 17th. So there's all this planning and discussions and negotiating about all these business projects. Venus, planet of sociability, popularity, creativity, is in Gemini the last week of May through the first 2 weeks of June. The Venus, this could be very favorable for any type of creative projects, but Venus can also just bring in a lot of cooperation, bringing in this appreciation and value, really enjoying the push into career matters. And then here's the Jupiter through the next 12 months. Now, the Sun leaves Gemini goes into Cancer on June the 20th for 4 weeks. And now your attention is starting to be drawn to 11th house matters. The 11th house is teamwork, networking, collaboration, your long-range goals and dreams and aspirations. Another technique in interpreting the horoscope, the 11th house is the second sign past the 10th house. The 10th house is career. The 11th house is much like the second house from the Gemini, which is the house of monetizing and making money. So you're building this business, you've got all these great ideas, you want to do your own thing, you want to take the lead, but then the last half of the month, going into the first part of July, is how to monetize it, or starting to bring in the monies from all these projects you're getting going. The Mercury goes on the 17th of June into that 11th. So there's a lot of this networking and negotiations. Mercury can be very business savvy. And Venus. Now, Venus going into the 11th, the 11th is also friendships and cooperation and collaboration. So you could be getting a lot of support from friends, from teamwork, socially, because we can't just work all the time. Venus seeks pleasure, enjoyment, romance. And in the 11th, when it was in Gemini in the 10th, we might just been a little bit overly focused on career over socializing. But come the middle of June, the Venus goes into the 11th. And personally, the 11th deals with socializing and friendships and networking. And with Venus there, you could be making new friends, invited to parties. A friendship could start to become a little bit more romantic. Now, the new moon really draws our attention and sets our intention on June the 6th. Will be the new moon in Gemini, in your 10th house of careers. Exactly aligned with benefic Venus, which is brings a lot of harmony. But Venus is also a financial planet, as well as a cooperative, creative, and romantic planet. And I bring up the finance because, one, it's with the new moon in the 10th house of business and career, and the Venus of the new moon chart is being contracted or squared by Saturn. And that could bring in a lot of career delays or concerns. And the part of the concerns could be that the Saturn is in Pisces, which is transiting the 7th house of relationships for Virgo. So there might be some critical decisions about a business contract, a business partnership. That new moon is locking in that energy for 4 weeks. But the Jupiter in Gemini for the next 12 months is bringing you protection and more growth and opportunity. 2 weeks after the new moon is the full moon, when whatever was started with the new moon starts to manifest and comes to light. Full moon can also reveal what has been hidden, meaning it's now time to surface and be revealed. This full moon on the 21st, maybe the 22nd, the 23rd, it's in Capricorn, which is favorable with Virgo. because they're both earth signs, but it's falling in your 5th house. So there's going to be an emphasis that with the 5th house, which is entertainment, parties, vacations, romance. So it's a nice balance with all that career emphasis. By the 3rd week of June, now it's this realization you need a break, you need to go, maybe you're making travel plans, vacation plans. The full moon will be opposites interacting with others. Venus, pleasure-seeking Venus, and Mercury, negotiating, planning Mercury. So this could be really favorable for making all kinds of plans for a party, for a vacation, for bringing a group of friends and going to some entertainment venue. And wrapping up with Mars again, every 2 years, June the 8th to July the 20th, Mars is in your 9th house. Well, with all the business, the 9th house is the marketing, the promoting, getting more professional training. That's all with the 9th house in business. Pleasurably, the 9th house is long-distance traveling. And with the full moon in the 5th house of parties and vacations, being influenced by pleasure-seeking social Venus, maybe this Mars with the full moon by the end of the month could either be going on a long-distance trip, or you are starting to discuss it and making plans. Maybe because the new moon on the 6th was benefic Venus, but being contracted by Saturn, maybe you're getting, I've got so much work to do, I can't take a break, I got all this responsibilities. That's Venus-Saturn. And then after about 2 weeks, you're realizing, I need a break. This is ridiculous. I just can't be all work and no play. If you are single, by going to this friends and networking and parties, you could meet somebody new, maybe around the full moon. If you are in a long-term relationships, this could be an excellent time for really enjoying life and getting back on track, because that Venus-Saturn with the new moon, with Saturn in the 7th of relationships, you might be realizing that you have to work on your relationship. And a couple of weeks later, how you might come to a lot of you may come to the realization, we just need to have fun. We just need to be together. We need to go, go to a concert, go on a vacation. And then that could really awaken the romance back into an existing relationships. So I want to thank you for watching. If you like information on how to book an astrology reading or check out my 2-question offer, visit my website at gardino.co, that's .co. Until next month, be safe and well.